Today is 23rd May 2023, and we are conducting this very important session on geography, conceptual part of geography, with the help of questions which were asked in previous examinations. And today with us, Dr. Joseph Rodricks, sir, selected candidate of UPSC 2009 batch for Indian Defense Its Services. And he was a topper of same batch at the interview level, All India topper. He scored 220 marks in UPSC Civil Services interview that time. He has been associated with Sambodhi IAS Academy, THANE, Mumbai since 2007-2008. And so many students of Sambodhi Academy, those who qualified this examination. So Dr. Joseph sir contributed in their success. Okay. So today, once again, I welcome him on online platform at Sambodhi IAS Academy, Mumbai, Thane. Okay, specifically our branch now located at Thane West. So considering coming examinations and to have a good orientation about concepts of geography, today's session is planned. Okay. So once again, I welcome sir, and now over to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mangesh sir, for your kind words and about all that you have mentioned. So first and foremost, wishing all of you good afternoon and welcome to one more session, especially in lieu of your preparation for this coming Sunday's examination, Civil Service 2023 prelims. So as sir has already mentioned, we are going to have a session on geography and what basically is expected and what basically questions are asked. So I think all of you have already prepared and you are aware of the basic questions, like in the sense that physical geography, human geography, social geography, economic geography. So all these things. So I'm going to take you through the current affairs of geography. So what questions can be expected and how we can go through that. So we will just have a look basically on that. Just a moment. So one of the famous topics of the UPSC, which UPSC tends to always ask. Yeah. So we are going to see some of the topics now. So there are certain basic key conceptual topics. Okay. So like now, cyclones is one of the very famous topics that UPSC always tends to ask on cyclones. Okay. So you all know about cyclones. So we're just going to go through a brief basics and the various cyclones which have been, all across. And so also then we call them by various names, then why we call them by various names and what is the purpose. Okay. So as you can see, the building basics, cyclone. In meteorological terms, a cyclone is a wind system that rotates inwards, counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern around a strong low pressure center. So the key factor to understand first is that what is a cyclone? What is meant by a cyclone? So in the northern hemisphere, the behavior of a cyclone is different. In the southern hemisphere, it rotates along a different. Basically, wherever there is a low pressure, whenever the pressure, you all might have studied about pressure belts and so on and so forth. Okay, so wherever there is a low pressure over the land or over the sea, then accordingly, we see that there is a cyclone which starts to develop, right? And so in the northern hemisphere, we can see that it rotates inwards, inside, and that is what is counterclockwise. Okay, so question can be asked, consider the following statements with regard to cyclones. As I told you, as I mentioned, UPSC is one of the famous topics to ask question is on in the topic of climatology, basically is cyclones. They tend to ask many questions on cyclones. Okay, so we have seen what is it in the northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere. Now, simply put, inward spiraling winds that rotate about a low pressure zone is known as a cyclone. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So I think you all have read from the NCRTs and you are well versed with that. So we are just going through over the concepts and we are trying to get a hang of it, that what exactly, once again, a revision kind of a thing. So generally when winds rise above 118 km per hour, it is known as a cyclone. Now, formation of a cyclone, wherever a low pressure zone, as is mentioned there, warm moist air over the ocean rises due to less density. This air rises up away from the ocean surface, leaving less air near the surface. And obviously when the air rises and moves away, so that pressure which is down becomes low. So that's why a low pressure zone develops. So due to the surrounding high pressure area, air flows into this low pressure, because obviously air flows from higher to lower, right? And so that is why what eventually happens, it warms up, forming a cycle. And then the next step is formation of cloud. Now the cycle makes the warm air above the ocean rise and cool the water below to generate clouds. And with the constant heating and evaporating process, entire cloud and wind system spins and grows. And then we have what is called as the eye of the cyclone. With more speed, cyclone eye formation takes place. So where is the eye of the cyclone? It is in the center. So this zone signifies lowest air pressure and it's calm and clear. The high pressure air from above flows down into this region. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I think all of you are well versed and you know about this concept of cyclone, right? So factors responsible for cyclone formation: warm temperature at sea surfaces, Coriolis force, impact area, then atmospheric instability. So again, question can be asked, consider the following statement. Which of the following factors are responsible for cyclone formation? A, B, C, D. Atmospheric instability, low vertical wind shear, pre-existing low-level disturbance, okay? And then they will ask you which of the following statement above is true or false, vice versa, okay? So if you know precisely that what are the factors responsible for cyclone formation, you will easily be able to give the answer. So I think all of you have understood what it means, okay? Now, what are the common names used for cyclones? So depending on location and strength, a tropical cyclone, now tropical means in the tropical belt, is referred to by different names, including hurricane, typhoon, tropical storm, cyclonic storm, tropical depression, and simply cyclone. So these are the various names by which we address a cyclone. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Now you can see by that diagram, you can see very clearly what exactly is a tropical cyclone. Can you see the eye?
Yes.
I think the diagram is very, see the troposphere, okay, rising from the sea level, mean sea level. So till the troposphere, the tropical cyclone, counterclockwise, low pressure, warm moist air rising, subsiding warm. So you can see that. So North Atlantic, including Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico, the name is hurricanes. Okay. Then in the Eastern and Central North Pacific, again, it is called as hurricanes. In the Western North Pacific, I mean, the names are different in different regions. Okay. According to the oceans and where they are. Okay. So it is called typhoon. In the Arabian Sea, it is called tropical cyclones. Then in the South Indian Ocean, it is called tropical cyclone, whereas in Southwest Australia, it is called Willy Willy. And in the Coral Sea and South Pacific, it is called tropical cyclone again. So you can see all across the world how they are distributed. I think if you just keep a photo, this thing of this picture itself also in your mind, you can see the various areas all across the world, all across the zones of the world, various parts in various continents, various oceans, right? What is the name given to it? Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we can see the categorization. we can see the categorization. Okay, just a minute. So maximum mean wind, category 1. So you can see that and how they are categorized according to different categories, depending on the mean wind and the blowing of the wind, tropical, typical, strongest gust, where it starts blowing. So I think that also is clear to all of you. Yes or no?
Yes,
You're
sir.
all aware? Yes. Or not aware? Aware, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now cyclones in Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea. So for us, you can buy the figure. You just look at the diagram, you will come to know that how the location. So a report highlighted increasing occurrence of cyclones in the Arabian Sea as compared to the Bay of Bengal over several years due to climate change. So now the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal are both part of the Indian Ocean, as we all know, which extends on the west along the African coast and Madagascar up to the Arabian Peninsula and the Gulf of Oman, down to the North Indian Ocean below India along. So cyclone hazard zone. So what do you consider the cyclone hazard zone? So you can look at the very clearly at the map and you will come to know, as per the IMD, 13 coastal regions and union territories in India are prone to cyclone. This happens because of the long coastline of 8041 kilometer, which is exposed to nearly 10% of the world's tropical cyclones. So how much is exposed? How much percentage of cyclones does affect India? You need to know. For that cause, both the coast of India experience cyclonic storms often. Vulnerable states are, as you can see, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, Puducherry, Maharashtra, Gujarat. Okay. Now, what is the general trend of cyclones? Generally, India gets 5 cyclones on an average in a year. Okay. The 4 are in the Bay of Bengal and 1 occurs in the Arabian Sea. So Bay of Bengal versus Arabian Sea. So what is this thing? The factors affecting cyclones in the Bay of Bengal is fed by constant source of fresh water in the form of giant rivers like the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. The river water that empties into the Bay of Bengal warms up at the surface and rises up as moisture. This makes it difficult for the warm layers of water to mix properly with the cooler layers of water below, keeping the surface always warm and ready to feed any potential cyclone over it. Furthermore, because of the shape of the land around the Bay of Bengal, the winds are slower and weaker over the ocean, ready to spin. Now, in the Arabian Sea, conversely, the northern, central, and western parts of Arabian Sea have much cooler temperatures. The mountains in East Africa are direct wind towards the Arabian Peninsula. So as you can see, that the differences between the factors which are there responsible for causing cyclones in Bay of Bengal versus Arabian Sea. Now there was the cyclonic storm Asani, a strong tropical cyclone that made landfall in India, Andhra Pradesh coast. You all know the names, right, of the various cyclones? Recently, which one was there?
Mocha.
Yes. Asani was formed in North Indian Ocean region. The name Cyclone Asani has been given by Sri Lanka. It means rock in Sinhalese. Asani triggered a spell of rain in the coastal region of West Bengal, Karnataka, and Odisha. It also impacted region of Bangladesh and Myanmar. Cyclone Asani has weakened into a deep depression with a wind speed of 55 to 65 km per hour, gusting at 75 kmph. Gulab, Titli, Hudhud, Helen, and Liar, these 5 cyclones have made landfall over Andhra Pradesh in the last 10 years. Now, what is a bomb cyclone? The US East Coast is bracing itself for a bomb cyclone that is on course to barrel in from the mid-Atlantic. Is a winter cyclone. Have you heard of the bomb cyclone? Suna hai ya nahi suna?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the word bombogenesis is a combination of cyclogenesis, which describes the formation of cyclone or storm, and bomb, which is self-explanatory. A bomb cyclone occurs when a mid-latitude cyclone rapidly intensifies or quickly drops in atmospheric pressure, making marking the strengthening of the storm. It occurs when a storm's central barometric pressure drops at least 24 millibars. So measuring pressure. So you can see that in which region does bomb cyclone occur. So they can ask you, okay, which all are the regions. So you need to know the region: Northwest, Southwest Pacific, Northern region of Atlantic, Southern region. So basically on both the sides of the Pacific, on the Pacific and the side of the Atlantic. Okay. So what are the essential differences? So cold air is an essential ingredient for bomb cyclone. Cold air weakens the hurricanes. Bomb cyclones form during winter. Hurricanes form late spring to early fall. Bomb cyclones form at higher latitudes and hurricanes form in tropical waters. Have you got the difference between the hurricanes and the bomb cyclones?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Cyclone Mandos impacted the Tamil Nadu and Puducherry coast in December 2022. What is Cyclone Mandos? The name Mandos was organized by the UAE in 2020 as a member of the World Meteorological Organization. Slow-moving cyclone that absorbs a lot of moisture and gains strength in the form of wind speed. It intensified into a severe cyclonic storm. Nomenclature of cyclone. Now, who does nomenclature of cyclones? So cyclones that form in every ocean basin across the world are named by the regional specialized meteorological centers and tropical cyclone warning centers. Okay. So you can know that by which, who gives the nomenclature, who names them. There are 6 regional specialized meteorological centers in the world, including the Indian Meteorological Department and the 5 TCWCs. Okay. Tropical Cyclone Warning Center. In 2000, a group of nations called World Meteorological Organ and United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and Pacific, which comprise Bangladesh, Indian, Maldives, Myanmar, Oman, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Thailand, decided to start naming cyclones in the region. After each country sent in a suggestion, the WMO ESCAP panel on tropical cyclone finalized the list. Expanded to include 5 more countries in 2018: Iran, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Yemen. Is it clear? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Any of you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Sundarban is the cyclone capital of India, according to IMD. West Bengal South 24 Parganas district, within which the larger share of the Sundarbans is located, is impacted by cyclones the most frequently among Indian districts, found a recent study. About Sundarbans, forest sprawl over 10,000 square kilometers covering India and neighboring Bangladesh. 40% lies in India. It is located in the southwest of Bangladesh between the river Baleshwar in the east and the Harinbanga in the West Bengal, west adjoining to the Bay of Bengal. In India, it is confined to the southern tip of West Bengal and spreads over 2 districts: south 24 Parganas, north 24 Parganas. Sundarban Delta has 102 islands, 54 are inhabited. Has got the world's largest coastal mangrove, an area of about 10,000, shared between India, 4,000 kilometers, and Bangladesh. Sundarban is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So you need to know this, that it is a World Heritage Site as well as a critical wetland. Sundarban National Park is home to many rare and globally threatened wildlife species such as the estuarine crocodile, the Royal Bengal tiger, the water monitor lizard, the Gangetic dolphin, and the olive ridley turtles. So they can ask you a question about the Sundarban deltas. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Clear with these ideas?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is Dvorak technique? The American meteorologist Vernon Dvorak passed away at the age of 100. He was best credited for developing the Dvorak technique in the early 1970s. The Dvorak technique, a statistical method for estimating the intensity of tropical cyclone, hurricanes, cyclones, or typhoons from interpretation of satellite imagery. So I don't think you need to know the cloud things you're already aware of, right? You'll know the different kinds of clouds: cirrostratus, cirrus, cirrocumulus, altostratus, altocumulus, stratus, stratocumulus, nimbostratus. Aware or not aware? Aware, right?
Yes.
Now, what are rainbow clouds? So recently, an unusually shaped rainbow cloud appeared over China. The cloud in question resembles a Peleus cloud, and phenomenon of bright colors appearing in the cloud is called as cloud iridescence. What is a Peleus cloud? A Peleus cloud is usually formed over a cumulus or a cumulonimbus cloud. It is formed when the base cloud pushes the moist current of air upwards and the water vapor from the current condenses to somewhat resemble wave-like crests or umbrellas. A Peleus cloud is transient in nature and lasts barely for a few minutes, making it difficult and at the same time exciting to spot. Cloud iridescence or iridization is an optical phenomenon that mostly occurs in wave-like clouds. Peleus and altocumulus lenticularis. Iridescence in cloud means appearance of colors on cloud, which can either be in the form of parallel bands like a rainbow or mingled in patches. In ancient Greek mythology, Iris is the goddess of rainbow. So that's why it is called iridescence. Irisation is the phenomenon of rainbow-like colors in the clouds, is derived from a name. Iridescence of clouds is a photometeor, an optical phenomenon produced by the reflection, refraction, diffraction, or interference of sunlight. Clear with this concept? Yeah. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Cloud burst. Now, what is a cloud burst? At least 26 cloud bursts occurred in the Himalayan region since 2021. Cloud burst is an extreme downpour in a short period of time. It may be accompanied with hail and thunder. Okay. According to IMD, an unexpected precipitation exceeding 100 millimeter or 10 centimeter per hour over a geographical region or approximately 20 to 30 square kilometers is a cloud burst. Orographic lift. These clouds, that is the cumulonimbus cloud, usually cause rain, thunder, and lightning. The upward movement of cloud is also known as orographic lift. Due to these unstable clouds, heavy rainfall may occur over a small area. Upward movement of cloud provides required energy for a cloud burst. It usually happens at 1,000 to 2,500 meters above sea level. Many cloud bursts, some scientists term rainfall between 150 millimeter within 2 hours as a mini cloud burst. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, one of you can read this about wind. Anybody? Yes, Shraddha. So just go through this about wind and wind zones.
So can you zoom a little?
Sorry, Shraddha.
Can you zoom it a little?
See, you press on your mobile only screen and tap it. It will increase the
Yes,
size.
actually, I'm on
Sorry.
laptop. I can't make it is not visible.
You're on laptop.
On
Okay.
laptop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see it now?
Yes, sir. Visible.
I hope all of you are reading it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I will complete it. Henry, Henry किधर गई? Rimple finished?
No, sir, just 5 minutes.
Siddhi?
Yes, sir. Reading I am.
Hmm. Done? Aditya?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, done. Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Now complete this and see the diagram properly. See, once you fix this diagram in your mind, you will come to know exactly where, which latitude and what are the distance. You'll have already done it. You just need to revise to it. Yes. All of you are following, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you have already covered, you said, these topics. Hello. Hello.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Ujjwala, done? The rest of you?
Yes, sir.
Done, sir.
Heat waves. Now, what are heat waves? There were instances of frequent heat waves in India that has forced millions of people indoors with air conditioner sales nearly doubling, seen in several years. Indian meteorological data qualitatively describe heat wave as a condition of air temperature which becomes fatal to the human body when exposed. Quantitatively, it is defined based on the temperature thresholds over a region in terms of actual temperature or its departure from normal. Heat wave is considered when the maximum temperature of a station reaches at least 40 degrees centigrade for plains and at least 30 degrees centigrade for hilly regions. Severe heat wave. A severe heat wave is declared if a maximum temperature crosses 47 degrees. For coastal regions, heat wave may be described provided actual maximum temperature is 37 degrees or more. Heat waves usually occur in the months of March to June and in some rare cases even in July. Peak month of the heat wave over India is May. Heat waves generally occur over the plains of northwest India, generally east and north peninsula India. It covers Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, parts of Maharashtra and Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Sometimes it occurs over Tamil Nadu and Kerala also. Different standards on heat waves. Several countries have adopted their own standard. United States, the US National Weather Service defined heat waves as a spell of abnormally and uncomfortably hot and unusually humid weather over 2 days or more. Denmark, heat wave occurs when the mean the highest recorded temperature measures over 3 consecutive days exceeds 28 degrees centigrade. Australia and Adelaide, Australia heat wave is defined as a 5 straight days with temperature. So you can see US, it is a spell of abnormally and uncomfortably hot over 2 days. And in Denmark, again 3 consecutive days, and in Australia it is over 5 days. Wet bulb temperature. The heat wave has also brought the wet bulb temperature concept into mainstream conversation. In simpler terms, wet bulb temperature tells us at what level our bodies will be unable to cool themselves down by sweating. In this case, the threat of a heat stroke rises dramatically. Wet bulb temperature combines heat and humidity, how much evaporation can be absorbed into the air. It measures the lowest temperatures that our bodies can reach when we are in hotter environments by sweating. Is it clear? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Now look at the map, the heat wave, and also read these following 2 things. Heat dome in North America. Done? Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Any difficulty? Are you not following anything? Siddesh, you're following? Siddhi,
Yes, sir.
Ruchita, Rimple,
Yes, sir, done.
Yes, sir.
Kinri, Hardik,
Yes, sir.
Anish.
Yes, sir.
So you're following or not following? Done? Aditya, Amit,
Yes, sir. Done.
the rest of you are done?
Yes, sir.
Done,
So
sir.
सर मी लेक्चर ऐकतोय फक्त मी ट्रॅव्हल करतोय घरी म्हणून मला ते वाचता येणार नाही सर.
हाँ ठीक है, चालेल. Aditya, you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Amit, Nalaude, Amisha,
हो सर मला समजतंय फक्त मी ट्रॅव्हल
sir.
करतोय म्हणून वाचू नाही शकत आहे सर.
हाँ ठीक है, चालेल. Anish,
येस सर.
Ayusha, Nilima, Ayushi, Dr. Vishaka, is it complete now? You'll have read through this?
Yes, sir.
So anyway, we will move to another important topic. Okay. Geomorphology. So an earthquake is the shaking of the surface of the earth resulting from the sudden release of energy in the earth's lithosphere that creates seismic waves. I think all of you know that. Earthquake is the form of energy or wave motion transmitted to the surface layer of the earth. It may be due to faulting, folding, plate movement, volcanic eruptions, and anthropogenic factors like dams and reservoirs. According to the NDMA, this happens due to release of transmitted pressure of moving lithospheric or crustal plates. According to seismic zoning mapping, earthquake zones are divided to the basis of estimation of the intensity of the earthquake. India is divided into 4 zones: Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, and Zone 5. While Zone 2 is the least dangerous, Zone 5 is the most dangerous. Nearly 59% of India's land area is under a moderate to severe seismic hazard warning, which means that India is prone to earthquakes of magnitude 7 and above. Mantle and related phenomena. Researchers trying to uncover the secrets of the earth have revealed the 5th layer of the planet. Seismic waves generated by the earthquake have revealed new insights about the deepest parts of the Earth's inner core. The Earth has 4 layers, namely solid crust on the outside, mantle, and the core split between the outer core and inner core. Crust is everything we can see and study directly. The thinnest layer of the Earth, the crust, still measures about 40 kilometers on average, ranging from 5 to 70 kilometers in depth. But at the scale of the planet, that's less than the skin of an apple. There are 2 types of crust: continental and oceanic crust. I think all of you know all this thing, basic. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Any doubt? So we will go through this quickly. So I hope you all will read and understand quickly. Just go through the diagram and see quickly. Done?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now read through this. Are you all following, or is there any difficulty in understanding this? I think it is given in very simple words. Any difficulty? Are you all finding any difficulty? Please
No,
do
sir.
ask.
It is simple.
It's simple to understand. Okay, good. Anish? Ayushi, is it difficult? Sharwari? Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understand the location of Turkey, very important. The boundary, the adjoining seas. Okay. Done?
Yes, sir.
Again, pay attention to the map, the seismic zones. All of you are understanding or not understanding? Clear?
Understand, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any difficulty?
No, sir.
I think the points are explained in a quite perfect manner. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, done.
Done?
Yes.
Any difficulty you're not understanding? Hello. All are following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, done.
No, sir, 2 minutes.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Look at the world map. Tectonic plates.
Sir, done.
Sir, done.
Done.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, done.
Any difficulty? Pooja,
No, sir.
Chaitanya,
No, sir.
done?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Any difficulty in understanding?
No,
Yeah.
sir.
Vaishnavi,
No difficulty, sir.
Chaitanya,
No, sir.
done?
Yes, sir.
Start doing the practice question now. Can you see the questions?
Yes.
तो पहले 6 questions का आप आंसर लिखिएगा. Did you all receive the paper? Check in your chat.
Yes.
सारे MCQs आ गए? Yes. Did you all get all the
Yes, sir.
MCQs? Yeah, okay. Practice it now. I'll stop the sharing of this. Or let it be here only, but you'll practice that. You'll write the answers on a sheet. Done. Hmm.
Done or no? Hmm? Hello.
Few questions are remaining, sir.
Huh?
Sir, no, sir. Sir, wait, few questions are left.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Check the answers now. Only one question is missing, that is number 27.
Sir. Sir.
Yes.
Sir, which is this?
Huh?
Which book is this?
This is of GSIS code.
Okay, sir.
Have you all got the answers now?
Yes, sir.
आप लोग का स्कोर कितना आ रहा है? Anish? So do you all have any doubt now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Shraddha, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. What about the others?
No, sir. No.
So wishing all of you all the best. Those of you who are appearing for the coming Sunday's exam, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So give it your best and all the best to all of you. Any doubt now before we close the lecture?
No,
Hello.
sir.
Okay. So I'm wishing once again each and every one of you all the best and do well. Keep your calm. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. So yes, Pooja, I think you can stop the recording.
Okay, sir.